Escape from Colditz was a graphical action and adventure game released in 1991 by Digital Magic for the Commodore Amiga. It is played with a combination of joystick and keyboard whereby the player controls the 4 prisoners one at a time, switching between them freely using the F1 to F4 keys. Guards patrol most zones of the prison day and night, and periodically there are curfews and there are calls for recounting the prisoners in the courtyard. Violating them would mean getting arrested into solitary cells. Resisting would mean getting killed by the guards, who were quite skilled with a rifle. Loosely based around the Gibson Games board game, you were in control of a team of 4 POWs, a Brit, a Frenchman, an American and a Pole, and must guide them all to what many attempted and few achieved: escape the notorious Nazi POW camp. You control each of the 4 men separately, each of them starting within their own quarters on different floors of the camp, and can always switch between them. The game is played in an isometric environment, and you must collect items such as keys, uniforms and candles in order to escape. Of course, plenty of Nazi guards are patrolling the castle at all times, in order to hinder your escape as much as possible. If you were caught by a Nazi in an area you shouldn't be in, you will have your possessions taken from you and be subjected to time in solitary confinement. Trying to leg it from these guards is not usually a good idea, as the chances are they will shoot you for trying to escape. These guards never miss. Never. They can even shoot through walls. It is possible to collect a guard's uniform, which can then be worn so that you can cunningly disguise yourself as a Nazi. Of course, the guards aren't that stupid, and if caught, you will promptly be asked to provide a pass to prove you are what you seem. Passes can be found lying around the castle, just like every other object. You can only, however, use a pass once. Once used, it is discarded from your inventory. Lockpicks and keys are the most common items and can be found lying around more or less anywhere. I've never found out how to use the rifle to shoot the guards, and also never worked out what the stone is for either. I read somewhere it can distract the guards' attention, but I've never seen this work. Stones can be found lying around the courtyard, but when you press the use button while the stone is selected, it disappears from your inventory. Maybe I ate it, I don't know. A network of tunnels, presumably built by previous escapees, lies in the foundations of the castle. These tunnels can aid your escape, but crawling through them will severely fatigue your men. You'll need a saw to access the tunnels from inside the castle, a pickaxe to access them from the outside, a candle to see as you crawl through them, and a spade to break the exit on the way out. Like every other item in the game, these items disappear into oblivion when used. A good spot for tunnel making is the chapel, as Nazi guards never seem to go into this area, which means that the chapel is a good place to keep your men or to transfer items from one man to another. You'll need papers should you make it past the guards and successfully exit the grounds of the castle, as without these you'll be stopped trying to board a train later on, just when you thought you'd escaped. Gah, that's just cruel, but it happened. The game is quite buggy in some places, with a few of the items not doing anything or have a use. The guards come at you from all directions, asking for a pass even when you are wearing a German guard's uniform. In some places, your man can just get stuck in the walls, and by some undiscovered method of 1940s Nazi science, the German guards can shoot through the walls. A Commodore 64 conversion was also in development from Digital Magic, but programming was constantly changing hands, and this may be the reason the game was not completed when Digital Magic folded. A buggy preview exists in which the map is complete but there is little interaction. Escape from Colditz is first rate. Initially, players will spend time exploring and discovering what lies behind locked doors, but once a rudimentary layout of the castle has been learned, the game becomes one of careful planning and escape. An excellent piece of software, and if you're looking for an absorbing long-term challenge, then this is for you. Definitely not a game that is going to be completed in 5 seconds. Give it a go and let me know your thoughts in the comments section, whether you've played this before or if this is your first time. Also, don't forget to hit that like button. As always, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you for watching this video, another classic game of many more to come. So to join me on this nostalgic journey, please consider hitting subscribe and follow with me to revisit these awesome games. In fact, there's another video coming up right now, so I hope to see you there. Bye for now.